It's time to duel. It's Broly.
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 No, it's Broly.
Bro.
What's up, everyone? Thank you for joining us once again on the Beefstar01 channel. I'm your host, Dexter Arafiles, and we got a guest host. Who is this?
This is going to be Ron Hunt once again with your SH Figuarts hookups.
Yes, indeed. And where did you get this figure at, Ron?
I got this at www.dstartoys.com.
That's right, he got this at www.dstartoys.com. Your local source for awesome action figures. That's right, this guy is in stock. We only have 6 left. 24 sold within a day. Crazy, right?
Totes
Magoats. That's right. And I managed to hold one for Ron. That's right. He's my friend, so I'm going to hold him one, okay?
All right.
Jeez,
you know,
all right.
So that's what happens. I'm a loyal subscriber.
Exactly. He's a loyal subscriber and my friend. Anyway, we're going to open this guy up. We're going to look at paint and detail, articulation and scale, and accessories. Ron, will you take it away with the paint and detail?
Let me
get my
mitts. Yes, I am, because here it is, folks. I'm just going to float this one out here. Whether or not you care to say happy birthday to me or anything, this is my birthday gift to myself.
Right, your birthday's tomorrow.
You're right.
Or today, depending on when you watch this. Or maybe a year from now. Who knows?
Who knows?
Who knows when you're watching this video?
Right. Maybe in the near future.
Oh, lay it down on the table, Ron. Come on.
Fine.
We have a camera up there.
Yeah, I know.
Hello, camera up there.
The Wile E. Coyote cam. I'm sorry.
Okay. All right, we're going to put this box aside. Ron's going to look at paint and detail, and I'm going to look at articulation and scale, and I think we're going to both go over accessories. Pretty excited about this one.
So straight up.
This is a much powered down Broly.
Much powered down.
You know, now I'm looking at the box. He doesn't really have a proper name. They're all named Broly, right?
They're just Broly, but everyone, Broly is going to be based on what form he's in, you know, be it Legendary Super Saiyan or Full Power or Base.
We're going to call him Base Broly.
Broly.
Okay, Broly.
Base
Broly.
Broly.
Anyway, Ron, let's look at the face there. Well, tell me what you think of this awesome face. Wow.
Well, as I'm looking at that face right there, it just screams Broly. Screams
Are we gonna do
Broly.
this all day? Yeah, we're gonna do this all day. We're gonna annoy everyone down there in the comments so they can correct us, so we can get all those comments, so then we can actually get in the YouTube algorithm because everyone's commenting and we're actually trending. That's right, I've been tricking you all this whole time. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
That's right, we say it wrong so you guys can say stuff in the comments so we can be trending.
We just want you to talk to us. Because otherwise, it's just to our wives all day, and
it's lonely.
It's lonely with them.
Anyway, let's continue on here. What do you think of the armor, Ron?
Okay, so we're doing paint and detail. At least that's my leg of this race right here. So as we're looking at the paint and the detail here, I'm going to kind of give him a little bit of a
look at that hair.
Slow circle there. That's a wonderful matte finish on that hair there.
Yeah,
wonderful matte work all over the place.
Yeah,
I mean,
something to expect from SH Figuarts. Definitely solid matte paint finish on this figure, giving it a really nice look under the light here.
Oh yes, but this is where I'm going to try and pick a couple things apart here.
Oh, we're picking stuff apart already?
I am noticing there is a lot, and I mean
play right there.
A lot of mold lines.
What?
Lot.
What is that?
Of mold lines. Yeah.
Take out the pic. Show people. What is that?
What is this? What are those?
What are those?
We're going to reference old memes, too, because we dem boys.
What is this? Okay, I've never really seen that. Maybe we haven't really looked.
I don't know. But if you guys caught my out-of-date meme reference there, I've got my high school son in the background, and I can hear his eyes rolling in his head.
So we do have some mold lines here. This is an unfortunate defect. Looks like we might have to sand those down if you want an absolute perfect Saiyan armor Broly here.
Definitely something to look at there. We'll get into that as far as articulation and scale in a little bit. Something that I thought might have been incorrect. But other than that, the paint job is great. All the way around, all the way up Broly's skirt there.
Okay, we're going
all the way up Broly's skirt.
Okay, wow.
Actually, we got a little bit of...
Whoa, there's some major paint defects there.
Definitely some scuffing right there. I don't know if I would say major. I'm going to say some of that scuffing, though.
Can we rub that off?
Yeah, you rub that off, my friend.
No, we can't rub that off.
Yeah, well, you tried to rub it off,
and it just didn't get off.
Did not get it off.
No.
Well, I'm going to say, though, when I did that slow circle at the beginning, that possibly that added to the scuffs here on the table.
Yeah,
you need to
maybe.
clean your table.
Yeah, there's too many figure fixes on this table.
But overall, aside from those little bits with the mold lines and everything like that, the paint application is pristine on Brawly here. All the way from the eyes. I mean, you even see the pupils in those eyes.
Let's look close there, and the pupils in the eyes. Wow. Looks like it got some major eyeshadow going on there. I definitely like the shading in the muscles, too. This is kind of something that I don't really see in a lot of Figuarts, and I'm going to bring up Goku here. I know we shouldn't bring him up until articulation and scale, but look here at Goku.
Oh, just like the movie. Just knocked him over.
Just knocked him over. And I don't know why I'm standing him like this. If you notice that there, on the muscle on Broly here, there's some inner shading in the muscles right there. This is something I haven't seen since the version 1 SH Figuarts Dragon Ball figures. And if you look at the new version, let's look at Goku here. This is like no shading in between those muscles whatsoever, and they just decided to give him like a pale skin Goku. Obviously, this figure is only $30 when he first came out, and we're looking at almost a $70 figure here. So I guess they had to add the extra details to cover up for that price that you're paying. And also, he's a much bigger figure.
Indeedly doodly. Definitely obvious applications when it comes to paint and detail.
Especially compared to other, I think there's some inconsistencies going on here with SH Figuarts. It's kind of like they went from no shading whatsoever in the muscles, and then they started to gradually get more and more as the line matures. So yeah, I absolutely think he looks great. So let's move on to articulation and scale. Ron, give me the trusty ruler, please.
Smack.
All right, let's see how tall this guy is standing. He is standing at the top of the very hair. He's almost 8 inches. I'd have to say 7 3/4 right there. He's a very tall figure. Of course, we have other action figures we got to compare him to. We have the original first release Dragon Ball Super Broly, and he is just towering over him. And I also have the custom hair, which I showcased on the channel before. And of course, we have the original Broly here, who is angry at Goku because he cried when they were babies, and that is the legendary Super Saiyan. Definitely much bigger mass, definitely unproportioned Broly there. And
that is for darn sure, and I mean, you must have a special OG Broly.
Yeah.
Because he stands. Mine is just so darn top heavy.
Yeah.
He will not stand.
Well, there you have it. Those are the Brolys right there. I don't have the original release Broly. This is actually the SDCC one. So we're going to push him aside, and we're going to show the other Saiyans that I have. And we have powered down Vegeta and Saiyan raised on Earth Goku right there. And as you can see, these three look absolutely amazing together. And of course, just because, why not? Let's put good old Tony Stark right there. And there he is. He does look like he does scale really well with Marvel Legends. And Ron decided to bring another one of his figures along. We have Rage Trunks here with his Big Bang attack. And his scarf is not adjusted well.
Properly. No, he must have fallen over in the car on the way over.
And there you go.
Transport your figures safely, folks.
Indeed. And so there you go. That looks really good together.
Not too bad.
Not too bad. Not too bad. So let's take off this plastic. I just realized, so we can get the articulations. Oh, this is your figure. You're supposed to be doing that.
No, I enjoyed watching you take it off.
Okay. Anyway, we got an up and down here at the toe. Oh, super tight right there. But it does
super tight.
Yeah, it does articulate up and down. We do have an up and down here at the ankle. It has very little ankle rocker, unfortunately, so it looks like we just have an up and down. We have a double jointed knee right there. We have that classic fighting body leg joint, so we have maximum kicking ability, and also, just like the original Dragon Ball Super Broly, we have the bendy skirt, which is really nice, so you can get those awesome kicks. You got side kicks, front kicks, and all stuff like that. Can he do ab crunches due to the two joints in the midsection? Yes, he can. Not as much as I thought he would.
He's got a little bit of crunch, but you also have to realize his Falcor squirt there is kind of in the way of his abs.
So, not like this Broly. I think this one definitely has much more of an ab crunch.
Definitely.
Or this one not so much, to my surprise. Huh. That's kind of a little weird. Maybe he just needs to be moved around a little bit more. Okay, so another thing that I noticed that these armor pieces are actually articulated too. There's a joint right there, so you can have his arms move up and down without them interfering. So you can have something like this. That looks really cool. What do you think?
That actually works
really
really, really well.
That's really nice.
I know there is a gentleman by the name of Demoniacal Fit who worked with that Saiyan armor before. And you know what? It was very encumbering.
Yes.
When you were trying to get some of those classic Ginyu Force poses.
And this definitely solves that issue. Some people might actually say that, oh no, that looks really weird. But you only want to move them back when you're actually doing some poses, something like this, like when he's going in for like a punch down to the ground, something like that.
And that would make perfect sense to be able to have that armor articulate in that particular manner.
Yeah, indeed. So that also accommodates with the butterfly joint there, and also we have bicep swivel. We have 2 joints here at the elbow, and we also have a peg and ball joint here at the wrist, and 2 at the neck, looking to be well above 20 points of articulation. And this guy's super articulated. Sure, let's get some poses right there. We can have like a Superman pose right there. That's really cool. We can have him do a side kick right there.
Great side kick on that.
That really works out really well. Now, Ron's going to take it away with the accessories. And then we're actually going to, I know a lot of people have been asking, can you fit this custom hair, which looks more Super Saiyan than it does Legendary Super Saiyan? We're going to see if we can fit it on this figure. And we're going to do that at the end of accessories. Ron, take it away with accessories, please.
Accessories, we're going to have Broly move on over to the side right there, just so we can get a little bit of room here. We're going to move this on into view there. Now, if you folks are looking from the Wile E. Coyote cam, you're going to see we've got 2 different heads and 4 sets of hands. But for those of us here on the front-facing camera, we're going to go pull out some hands right now. We've got grippy left hand.
Oh, that's very nice.
Let's get in there right there.
Okay.
A little bit of a mold line there, but you can still see the detail in the fingernails and everything of that nature.
Okay.
So, I mean, that's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
All right. We're going to also go with a stop in the name of the love. Left hand as well.
Very nice.
All righty there. Diana Ross reference for all of our Motown fans. Over there on the right-hand side, we've got another grippy right hand.
Oh, very nice.
Hey, you'll never guess what's next.
What?
Oh, it's going to be a stop in the name of love. Right hand.
I don't think the people know.
Stop.
Unless they're boomers.
Oh.
Okay, boomer.
And there's my teenage son again. I can hear his eyes rolling as he works the Instagrams and the my Twitters and things of that nature.
And the book faces.
Oh yes, the book faces. We're over here
look at
talking about some classic toys here, and he's over there reading a book about faces. What a joke.
Yeah. Look at this one. I absolutely love
now
this.
This face is a beautiful face there.
Wow.
Not even the raised up hair. This is, hanging out, eating space candy bars hair.
Very nice.
Okay? And as you can see, and we'll get into that in the showcase, I'm sure, if you look, this one just has the regular pupils. It does not have the red enraged pupils.
Really close there. You are right. The rage pupils are definitely not there. Let's compare it with this one. I'm going to put those side to side for you just to show you what Ron is talking about. As you can see, this is the one on our right. This one is very chill, relaxed Saiyan, and this is like, I'm going to beat you through the planet Saiyan.
Into another dimension.
Into another dimension.
Yes. Computer-generated environment where everyone goes, what the? But that's a beautiful head sculpt. That is for darn sure. Excellent paint application on this one. Very minimal on the mold lines as well.
Yeah, so you can, speaking of the mold lines, you can tell that in the Rage one, you can see, like, if you look really closely, you can see all, like, the creases in his face showing that he's super angry. And when you look at this one, it's very smooth, very relaxed. It definitely shows a different tone in his facial expression.
Very good point.
Yeah, very, very, very cool. So let's move on to the next head in there, and then we're going to put them all on. We're going to just swap heads after this, and this is Super Saiyan hair right here. Spoiler alert, this is when Frieza said, oh no, your dad died. And then boom.
Well played, Frieza.
Well played.
Well played.
And we got those Super Saiyan eyes with 0 pupils whatsoever. We got the creases there. Wow. Look at this, Ron.
I am a big fan of this hair as well. Now, I think one of the things that's kind of obvious, at least to me, is it's the exact same hair. That hair is black. This hair, yellow.
Turn it to the side.
It's exactly the same hair.
Interesting.
They just painted it a little differently.
Okay. Wow. Okay, I didn't notice that. Honestly, I thought they would be different, but
Just a little different.
Just a little different.
But
right.
maybe it has something to do with the movie as he's powering up or whatever. You know, the hair goes from black to...
Actually, is it me? Or does this actually look a little bit pointier? No, this one's a little more up.
Maybe.
No, maybe they are the same.
I think
depends on
Brawley's
the
hair
angle.
is fine. It's just... I think... Just like all these mold lines and small imperfections, I'm going to play that. I'm going to be the bad cop.
Okay.
You know, and just say, you know what, maybe they're cutting corners.
Did you see that? That was super easy to remove.
Super smooth.
Yeah, no hot water whatsoever, and there you go. Very angry Broly right there, looking to get really, really angry. And of course, we have just powered down. You know what? This figure is missing. Maybe you can say, "Oh no, Dex, it's okay without it." He's missing the collar.
Oh, you know what? You're not incorrect. If that makes sense. The collar is hiding in there.
What? Okay.
It just, you know, we just passed by that little bit.
We just passed by that little bit, didn't we?
I am not interested in him wearing a dog collar because Brawley is nobody's lapdog. He is his own man with his own dead dog wrapped around his waist.
And there you have it. That is that with the powered down head. And now we're going to just swap heads left and right here. We're going to put on this custom head of this Broly here.
That one, yeah.
Okay, so we managed to pull off the peg of the custom hair. And no, it will not work. And here's the reason why. This is the peg that I pulled off with some hot water. And this ball joint is huge in comparison to this one. And I'm going to show you how it is. See? Now the ball joint here is much bigger. Ron, can you see that?
I can definitely see that there.
And therefore the joint in the custom hair
Doesn't
will not
quite fit.
Boop! And there you have it. That is to answer your question. Will the custom hair fit the glow-in-the-dark hair? Which, by the way, thank you for that guy who said, "Hey, Dexter, did you know this is glow-in-the-dark?" And I was like, what? Let's charge this up. Roy, can you get the lights, please? Yes, this custom hair that you can get from Jason Co. is completely glow-in-the-dark. And we're going to remove that. And remove all the lights just to show you since the last video. Yes, it does indeed glow in the dark. Look at that. That's pretty cool on camera.
That is pretty darn neat.
That's pretty cool. So there you have it. If you really want glow in the dark Broly hair, you can get this from Jason Co.
Jason Co will get you that Brawley hair when you want it.
Yes, indeed. So let's come up with the conclusion of this figure. I think we've been rambling a little too much here.
All right. We're just going around here. You know, we were interchanging some faces and
so yeah,
some hair and stuff like that. And, you know, we were just really taken aback.
So is this...
Not going to work.
Nope, that's not going to happen.
Yeah,
That's
wrong hairpiece, dude. You got the wrong one.
Okay, so here we have it. Let's come with the conclusion of this figure. From my opinion, this is a fantastic figure. Definitely worth the money, considering how big he is. Now you can complete your Broly set with this powered down Broly from the movie, and hopefully we'll be seeing him later on in Dragon Ball Super. I have to say, and Ron will probably agree, ever since he found those defects on the back of the armor, it's kind of disappointing considering how much you pay for this action figure. I never really seen that ever happen in SH Figuarts. What do you think, Ron? Take it away.
I am going to side with you, of course, on this one, only because who doesn't love a good Brawly, right?
Yeah, right.
This Brawly is a really nice one. He looks good. He stands well. He's got a great scale. One of the things I find interesting about it is when you mix this Brawly with full-powered Brawly, somehow, some way, his skirt also grows. Kind of weird,
Kind of
right?
weird.
Kind of weird.
As I'm trying to put this Broly together.
Right, you fix that Brawly over there. I'm going to continue with my conclusions here.
Okay.
Overall, really, really good figure. Now, are there some minor imperfections? Yes. Are there minor imperfections in everything that you do?
Yes, absolutely.
But that is not a large enough issue, in my opinion, to make me suggest to you, don't buy this thing.
And also, just because we have it doesn't mean you guys will have it either. This might be the only fluke that we have. I mean, we could have gotten the bad one, and they're out of like the 100. You know what I mean?
Which I'm thinking, this is why Dexter saved this one for me, because
hey,
it was a little off.
Hey, are you accusing me?
You know what? Just because you're bigger than me with glow-in-the-dark hair right now, I'm going to say
No, not at all.
Okay.
It's random happenstance.
Random
Great figure, though.
Yeah, everything else looks absolutely amazing. The shading is perfect. The likeness is perfect. Definitely love how the impressions of the face. And yeah, I'd have to say he's definitely worth the money. Any last thoughts?
That Broly face doesn't fit.
Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Do not forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to go to where, Rod?
www.dstartoys.com.
That's right, you go to www.dstartoys.com, your reliable source for awesome action figures. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Hey you! Thanks for watching. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Where? Right here. Not there, right here. You. And thanks for watching. So, rate, comment, and subscribe. Right here, right there, right here. Yeah.